Good morning, Standard 10 students. Like yesterday, I have given you the introduction of all summer in a day. What does it mean? All summer in a day. Now we are in the planet of Venus. Okay. And the people of Venus, they experience summer only for 1 hour after every 7 years. You follow? And only for 1 hour the sun comes up and then they experience this summer season. This particular story is not only based on what takes place during that 1 hour, but during these 7 years, the people living in the planet Venus, they are living in glass houses underground because they have 7 years of continuous rainfall. Okay. Now, after 7 years, the sun is about to rise or to come up, and the location is about a classroom where the students and the teacher are very excited to witness the rising of the sun. Now, the class that we are actually talking about, they are about 9 years old. Perhaps the last when they had seen the sun when they were 2 years old. Then there is another character, Margot, who 5 years earlier she had come to the planet Venus. So she has already experienced the sunrise and sunset down on planet Earth. So her opinion does not tally or does not match with the children in Venus. So now the story begins like this. Ready, ready, now, soon. Means they're all pepped up, they're all excited. Do the scientists really know? Will it happen today? Will it? Now these children are very excited. Now they are wanting to know whether the scientists have predicted correctly that the sun will come up today. Look, look, see for yourself. The children pressed to each other like so many roses, so many leaves, intermixed, peering out for a look at the hidden sun. Now they all clamped together and they're all anticipating, looking out to see if they could have a glimpse of the hidden sun. And what was playing in their mind? Whether the scientists have actually calculated or made the predictions correctly. It rained. It had been raining for 7 years. Our monsoons last for 3 to 4 months. Here in the planet Venus, they have 7 years of continuous rainfall. Thousands upon thousands of days, compounded and filled from one end to the other with rain, with the drum and gush of water, with the several crystal fall of showers, and the concoction of storms, so heavy there were tidal waves come over the islands, 1,000 forests had been crushed under the rain and grown up 1,000 times to be crushed again. Now, I just give you a small similarity. When we study about the weather and climate or the rainfalls in India, okay, or the climate of the world, we find, we know that the equatorial forest, okay, which we call evergreen forest because they experience rainfall throughout the year. And when you study about the equatorial forest, you come to know that they are having, the sun shines brightly. And then by the afternoon, what happens? There's loud thundering and lightning, and then they have heavy rainfall. Due to the continuous rainfall, what happens? The trees, they do not shed their leaves, they remain green. That is why the equatorial forest is always also called the evergreen forest. But here in the planet Venus, it is slightly different because they have 7 years of rainfall. Now, these 7 years, what happens? These forests they grow, and then due to heavy rain, they are crushed again. After they are crushed, again due to the rain, again these forests come up to be crushed again. Now, when they have 7 years of continuous rainfall, then could you imagine what is the living condition over there? What happens to the plants, to the trees, where you have rainwater gushing out? Okay. And this is the scene. Now, these children, they only allowed to play within the glass house. They don't have the opportunity to go out and play. You may be experiencing this now during this pandemic lockdown where you are forced to stay at home. And you can imagine how irritating and boring it is. Now think about those children. They are forced for 7 years. They are forced to stay indoors. Okay. And you can imagine their excitement. Just for 1 hour, they're going to be exposed to the outside world. Just to have a glance or experience that 1 hour of sunshine. And this was the way life was forever on the planet Venus. And this was the showroom of the children of the rocket men and women who had come to a reigning world to set up civilization and live out their lives. Okay. Now, how did this planet Venus? There are certain scientists who have come to rocket and they have established themselves over there and they're trying to build up a civilization because since life is possible in the planet Venus. So, and they have made all the arrangements because this planet has 7 years of continuous rainfall. I shall keep it till here, and again tomorrow I shall see. Thank you. And don't forget tomorrow you have your class test from Professor Abu Ben